Welcome back for a new episode. Today we're going to go through and we're going to play a AAA game and a AA game and an MLB game. But hopefully, when we get to our MLB game, we can have some more of our starting pitching back with Eric and Noah coming off the 15-day disabled list. Now these guys have been injured and it has hindered us a little bit coming out. We've had to sign new pitching, and we've had to put people into the rotation that we wouldn't usually have. Now you see we have Joe Rock, who was a guy that was a long reliever option. We also have Banda, who we signed, and Clayton Kershaw, who we signed to fill the void. We are hoping they can come back soon because we were on a 10-game winning streak, even with the injuries. But it's been kind of cooling down for us the past couple games, and right now, the San Diego Padres are hot on our heels. They're only a game and a half back, and they could easily be in first place in a couple days if we have a couple bad showings. And we blew a game last game against St. Louis, and we all seen what happened there with Nolan Arenado hitting a clutch home run to tie the game. We have to understand that we need to be more and more careful when we go against them the next time. So we're going to sim, and if we get a critical situation, and of course we're going to pop in there if it fits the need. So here we are. Gallegos is trying to close this out. We have Andrew Vaughn. I'm going to hop into this one. And I accidentally hit simulation. And I'm going to put Michael Kopech back on the 15-day. And we take another loss to St. Louis there after I accidentally hit simulation. So jumping into the scouting, I've got some guys that I've been looking at. Got a couple decent picks, and this guy right here looks pretty good, Ivan Marquez. He only wants $900,000. So definitely a cheap option, and we could get him pretty late in the rounds, and he's got fantastic potential so far. We're also looking at Reggie Hamilton just to make sure that we don't have a superstar player that we're going to miss on. We need third base options, and he looks like a pretty solid one. He doesn't have tremendous speed, but he has great vision, fantastic power, and good contact skills even early on. Something that we appreciate, people that can hit early on and can develop a lot easier to help us sooner rather than later. We also have one of our scouts scouting pitchers in the international region. We're going to see how we did. We've got John Crawler Cruz, who's ranked pretty high on our board, and he's only ranked 36 on the MLB board, so maybe a guy we look more into. Now we have the 19th pick and the 34th pick in the first round, and we want to make sure these picks work. We want to get at least those two picks correct, and I've done a job of trying to find guys that I can find. So far I've been scouting a lot of pitchers, so I think I'm going to take... Okay, so he's mostly a pitching scout, so... I want to finish Marquez's scouting. I'm going to move him to priority number 3 when I'm done here. So Valencia is very good at scouting position players, so I'm going to look. And what I do need is shortstops, third base, So I'm gonna see if I can find some stuff that I like around my range. I've already looked at Henry Montavia, and he's a lot worse than what we already think. So we have to be careful. We're going to scout shortstops and also the international region just to see what we can find. We're going to move that to priority number 1. Now with our pitching scout, checking out some catchers here. Some interesting guys here at the end. High 90 potential. Might have to look into some catchers as well. I think we're just going to put him back to what we had him on. Just got some more international pitchers. That's priority number 2. Marquez will be done after this week, and we'll see how good he is. Marquez could be a steal for us if we find out. See what we can find at the end of that. Now we're in another critical situation. We're in the 10th inning with Andrew Vaughn up, and this time we're not going to sim it. We're actually going to play this time. I'm going to see if we can actually beat the Cardinals and not get swept.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew Vaughn.
Vaughn up to the plate, and he's been pretty clutch this year. He's already got a man on second.
Well,
they called ball 1, even though it was in the zone. So we got away with one there. Hacked at that one. We gotta warm up some arms here just in case we don't get this done.
Whoa! 2 balls, 1 strike.
On with a 2-1 count. Right up the middle and right
You're
back
out.
to him. Michael gets him out.
Now batting, third baseman, Warming, Bernabel.
I'm gonna pinch hit for Anthony
Ladies and
Rizzo
gentlemen,
and
your
burn
attention
well on the
please.
bench and give a guy
Pinch
that
hitting
doesn't
for the
have a lot
Rockies,
of confidence in hitting.
number 48, Anthony
And if we do happen to
Rizzo.
have to do something, we'll move him back to his original position. Back at it. Now it's 0-1. Michael McGeevy. He's 25 years old. He's a starter coming out of the bullpen. Not too bad so far this year in 24 innings. Not a velocity guy and not really much. You know, he's just kind of a guy. But he's doing his job here against me right now. And Anthony Rizzo with a big hit. And he's out. Sounded good. Just didn't go as far as you'd want it. Didn't get the Coors hang time. So now we move
Leading
Anthony
off for
back to
St. Louis,
first. And Hector
The
Norris is
catcher,
in the
number
game.
40, Wilson Contreras. Strike 1.
Strike 1 on Contreras. Oh, and 2 is Contreras now.
Ball 1.
Got him to hack at it, but he checked his swing. Tovar
He's
gets
out.
him. What a throw from Tovar.
Now batting,
Exceptional
designated
shortstop
hitter,
defensive player.
Brendan Donovan. No, that's a ball.
Missed with the sinker there, according to Dom.
Yes.
That one is a strike, though. Almost actually lower in the zone. Oh, maybe actually not lower.
Ball.
Not off.
2-1.
Donovan hacks at that one. Hacks at that one as well and fouls it off. To Arez. Arez.
Out.
Another out. Here is Alec Burleson. A 27-year-old. Don't know much about him. Not a bad season so far off the bench. He's only played 9 games. Sitting well above 300, and he's in a big spot here.
1-0. Whoa. 2 balls.
Already up
No
2-0
strike.
on the count.
Whoa.
Now he's up 3-0.
Strike.
Gets the call there. And to Tovar, the throw.
Yep.
Another
He's
out.
out.
And now Colorado can walk it off with a big hit.
Leading off for the
Luis
Rockies,
Arez.
the third baseman,
Now
Luis
you can usually count on to get on base for someone that can hit him home. And Arez swings at the first pitch, a high slider.
That's the ball.
As an offer at the fastball
1 ball,
there.
1 strike. Ball.
Another outside pitch. And another outside
2-2.
pitch. It gets me to chase there. And a res. Right up the middle. Good hitting from a res. Now we have Will Smith. He's been struggling this year. A good fastball at the knees.
Oh, two.
And Will Smith usually hits those out of the park, but not today.
1-2.
Now it's 1-2. Will Smith down the left field line. It's a walk-off win for Colorado. Will Smith gets the job done. The Rockies do not get swept. Will Smith, with his second home run of the series, starting to heat up in May. And that's what we need to see from our catcher that we paid $20 million for. We need Will Smith to be one of our best players, if not our best player. And this moment is surely his. You have to be happy for Smith. Gets a fastball he wants. It actually looks like an off-speed. We'll have to see what it is again after. It was no doubt Will Smith does what right-handers should do. Take it right to left field. And it's super nice when you have a nice right-handed bat here. Left field is very nice to hit home runs. And I love when I got me a good righty that can take it and pull it to the left side where it's real nice that the air just guides it over the wall. And we sneak away with a win
The
that
final
maybe
line
we
score
shouldn't
for the
have
ball
had.
game this afternoon.
We will
For
accept
the victorious
anyway
Rockies, 6
in this
runs,
series.
8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men
Let's
on
just
base.
see.
For St. Louis, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 18 runners on base.
It was. What pitch was
Time
it?
of
Was
the
it a
ball game,
fastball?
3 hours and 10 minutes.
It was not a fastball. It was a curveball that hung.
Joining us here this
And Will
afternoon.
Smith destroyed it.
And we remind you to
He missed the slider early. He came back and got the curveball. Good game. Michael Toglia got a home run, and Edgar Carrero. So the bottom of our order did their job today. Now we sit at 21-13, and we're only a half game ahead of the Padres now. It's getting close. And Eric is back, and now we can put Eric back to where he belongs. Now the decision to be made here is, what do we do with Anthony Banda? Do we keep Hector Norris, or do we let Banda pitch? Banda doesn't have any options, so if we send Banda down, he could get claimed. I think at this point in time, you'd almost have to keep Norris up. As much as you'd want Banda. So I'm going to send Anthony Banda down. That's the decision that I'm going to make. Yuri Perez is going to get the start for Miami, and he's off to a decent start to his young career. And we don't take game one against Miami, and now we're in second place in our division. The Padres have taken over. We're 5-5 in our last 10. We only scored 1 run. Tom Gomez, a former top prospect, number 2 prospect, got 2 hits. R.D. Petrera, a catcher that we thought about drafting, he got 2 hits. He got 3 hits and 2 RBIs. And Perez had a great game. He only gave up 1 earned, struck out 7. Another good outing for Perez, only 5 hits given up. And 3 of them would defeat Felipe Rodriguez, so not what you want to see from us. You want to see us get more hits and have a better offense, but today was not our day. Jordan Holloway against his former team only gave up 2 earned. His ERA actually is going down, but just not good enough for the win. And our bullpen had great innings. Just not the way that it's got to be. So today, we're going to go through and play a AAA game and a AA game. So first off, we're going to play in the AAA. And we're not going to play our luck, we're going to play as the whole team. Now, if we go back for a second, our AAA team has been struggling. They're only 13-20. Our second season, they won the AAA championship. They were talented, they had a lot of decent players. But they've been kind of struggling lately compared to our AA team where most of our talent resides. Now we have some promising players here in the AAA that we really look forward to seeing get called up sooner than later. And we want us to be better, but as you can see, we're only 5th place in our division. Just not good enough. Spencer Howard, the vet, is going to get the start, and he's been regressing. We hope to get him back on track here in the AAA, and maybe he'll be an option for the future, just in case another injury happens. We're going to go against Miguel Tamares. So we're going to have our righty lineup in, and got Benny Montgomery and Tristan Peters and Zach Veen, a lot of other people. We got Jake McCarthy, a guy that we look forward to seeing sooner than later. And of course, Drew Romo has been bad and hot, so got a lot of guys here that we want to see. And looking at the Space Cowboys, they have 5 players that are cold, so maybe a good day to get some good pitching against a cold team. Ford Proctor and Pedro Leon and Rougned Odor is on their team. The guy who just got DFA'd today by the Padres. I believe the Space Cowboys are the Astros AAA team, so not as talented as they usually are. They have a lot of good development and prospects and talent usually in Houston. And you have to admire how they've built teams that can consistently go to the World Series every year. And then last year, the World Series MVP was Pena, the rookie. So they just keep doing it, man. They get rid of Carlos Correa. They don't want to re-sign him. They get rid of Springer. And they continue to replace people and continue to get better and better. And maybe a model that we can follow here.
Leading off for Sugar
We have a lot of high draft
the center
picks,
fielder,
guys.
number 4, Drew.
So maybe we can get a couple
Gilbert.
World Series out of it. Now, the Astros were bad for a while. They suffered to get to those players. We have suffered here somewhat.
Oh, 2 is the
We've
count.
experienced a lot of early success here in year 3 and 4. The Astros probably were crazy, but the Astros, they got beat by the Kansas City Royals in the
Batting
playoffs
second,
in
the
2015, I
right fielder,
believe.
number
And they
6,
were up big.
Logan
They blew the game.
Cerny.
And that game really helped them carve them into being better players. They went as a wild card and upset the Yankees the year after. And then I believe they went to the World Series in
Batting
17.
third, the left fielder, Justin Durden.
And then to the championship game in 18, I believe, against the Red Sox, which was a thrilling championship game, a back and forth. And then I believe in 19, they went to the World Series again against the Nationals, who ended up beating them.
2.
If we can experience half of the success that that team had This is a good series. This is a good job done. And we want to be that
He's
team,
out.
and we feel like we can be that team right now, and then have some younger players step in and fill the role. Now this year we have goals to win a division, but we also want to get some of these younger players acclimated if they perform to the level that we want them to. And we look in Mizell Tamares, he's 71, he's 26 years old, maybe a guy that we'll see in the future in the majors, but he is starting to catch up in age. Throws one near the middle zone with the slider. We look at Mizell, he's got decent K per 9, not the best stamina, not the highest velocity, around 93. Got a couple pitches that he likes to throw though. You know, and he's still developing, so we're gonna have our chances today. A good change up there at the knees, and well below the knees, so maybe we should lay off those.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes with the fastball there. And we put it out there, and it's just foul. That would have been extra bases. We swing through the changeup there, and he got us again, and he pulled him off the bag, and he is safe. The catcher with the throw on the strikeout. Strikes us out. Ball bounces. A bad throw. Safe. So Benny on base for Tristan Peters, a guy that we traded for Chris Bryant the first season.
Counts 1.
Now, Tristan Peters has been developing a little bit here and there. He's gotten very good against hitting lefties, which I want him to be better at hitting righties. But he's still working on it. He's pretty solid defensively. He's almost there. He's 25 years old.
No.
Like what we've seen so far from him. And he might have a chance if he continues to go in the right direction. So far he's hitting 230, but we feel like he can get back on track. One and one. And he's hung a change up there, but a little inside. We didn't have our PCI there. And another changeup at the knees gets us, and that seems to be his signature strikeout pitch. We're going to have to lay off that changeup at the knees.
0-1's the count.
Inside fastball. And Zach Veen, one of our better young hitters so far. We'll see what he can do.
I got 1 ball,
Poyer
1
locked
strike.
in the game with Zach a couple weeks ago, and he had 2 home runs and 8 RBIs in a loss. But he's got tremendous power, especially against right-handed pitchers.
1 ball.
Another good
2
changeup.
strikes.
He's executing his changeup very well.
Two, the count.
Away with the changeup that time. 2-2.
I got 3-2.
Down with the fastball. A 3-2 count. And he got him away with the changeup. Another strikeout with the changeup. His 3rd strikeout of the inning with the changeup. With only 2 outs because of the throwing error. McCarvey inside changeup. He's just doing good with that one pitch. Doesn't even have confidence in it too much, but. And a high fastball, and we get underneath it. An easy out. So we get one on, and we don't do much after. No hits for us.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Rougned Odor, a home run. He's still a solid hitter. And there he goes. He doesn't want to quit playing baseball yet. He was a young prospect for the Texas Rangers. He didn't quite become the superstar that they imagined when he was younger. But here he is still hitting the baseball. As he did for the A's. For the O's and the Yankees.
Aye!
A high circle changeup there, not where you
0-1.
want the circle changeup to go if you're Spencer Howard.
No
It's in the
balls,
swing
2
for
strikes.
that one. Gets him to chase the cutter. Pedro Leon.
Outside, that's a ball. Aye!
Good fastball there.
Ah!
And another good fastball. And a hanging curve there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Doesn't offer it that one either.
Full count.
Doesn't think about swinging at the cutter. Get him to strike out on that one. Howard's had to work for it though.
Ball 1.
They call a ball on that one, and that one's at the knees. Tight strike zone from this hump, and we get him to pop up to Tucker. 1-0 Sugarland with the Rugna solo home run. And we're going to have to be careful with him. They're a cold lineup, and they're not the best pitching staff, but right now they're off to a good start, and we're off to a bad start. Just doesn't seem to be our month so far in May. We just haven't seemed to be the same team we were. We're just hoping that it's just not our day.
Leading off
Hoping that we
for
can
the
figure it out
Isotopes,
and beat a team
the
that we
first
want to be
baseman,
on every level. We want to be good on every
Kyle.
level.
Datrix.
More importantly on the major league, but if we're good on this
Ball
level
1's
as
the
well as
count.
that one, then that leads to a promising future. It means we're doing a good job.
1-1. Ah!
They call that one a strike. Dietrich is down 1-2. And we strike him out again with the changeup. He's got us again with that changeup.
Batting sixth,
And this
the
guy is
third baseman,
dealing, man. He's done a great job so
Aaron.
far.
Shunk.
Not happy with the strikeout as he goes back. Slider
0-1.
low. Aaron Strunk, who's hit 312 so far in his AAA season.
I got a ball, 1
Outside
strike.
with the changeup. Former second-round pick.
Ball, that's
Just
outside.
hasn't turned out the way we wanted him to. He's only 66 with deep potential, and he's 28 years old, so time's running out. We
2-2
strike,
the count.
we swing on that one, and could have probably laid off on that one. Skunk in the gap. To center. He's going to stay at first. Skunk on base. I think that's our first hit.
Batting
Our
seventh,
first hit of the game.
the catcher, Drew Romo.
Clifford and Skunk having a conversation. Here's Drew Romo, one of our former first-round picks from the Rockies. Went before we started taking over. Gets in front of that one. Just not good enough.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Cole Tucker.
Ball
Inside to Tucker. Tucker gets in front of that one. And he gets another out. Not the best swing. A decent pitch to hit, but we're just not getting to
Leading
it.
off
Not
for
getting our
Sugarland,
PCI.
the shortstop,
It's unfortunate.
Freudis Nova.
Nope. Ball 1.
And a big pop from Nova. Peters off the wall. Montgomery picks it up. And a double to start it off from Nova, the 9 hit.
All one's the count.
Howard's fastball has been hit for power so far. We have to maybe cut it down. And a bad pitch, but he doesn't even hit it good. Skunk. Changing his mind about what he picked.
Ball.
High fastball there. And a good popper. It's in the gap. Montgomery's going to cut it off. He's going to try to throw him out.
He's safe.
An RBI double. And a second double. He's going
Now
to
batting, left fielder, Justin Durden.
That's outside.
Howard struggling here in his AAA
Hey.
outing. And why he was a free agent for so long, even a month into the year, no one wanted to sign him. He's still 29 years
One
old.
ball, 2 strikes.
No one is interested. Gets behind Romo. He's going to try to throw him out.
Too late. Save.
He's safe at third. Probably got it in time with the throw, but it was not. Gets him to strike out. Now he's going to have a tougher at bat.
The batter,
Rougned
number
Odor
24,
was just home
second
run, and he's
baseman,
hitting 300 now.
Rougned Odor.
Ball 1.
Odor thought about it.
Counts 1-0. One ball,
High
1
fastball.
strike.
He swings through it. Get him again with the
One
high
ball.
fastball.
2 strikes.
And we got him with the changeup. Not the best changeup. Get Odor out. Logan Kearney with the RBI double, though. And not a best
Leading
start
off
for
for
us.
the Isotopes, the second baseman, Isaac Collins.
See why the
0-1.
AAA team is struggling? We're not getting consistent outings from our top players.
0-2 is the count.
Bad pitch to swing at there. And a base hit down the line. We're going to take one. Maybe we could have got 2, but
The
My
center
luck.
fielder, number 6, Benny Montgomery.
now it's Benny Montgomery's turn, the leadoff guy. Got on base after striking out. And a good
0-1's
change up
the
there.
count.
He says, Benny, I got this change up for you. Good change up from him.
Ball.
Another change up. This one is 2 inside for Benny to offer. Benny down the third baseline. He's going to get thrown out.
good.
And he's bad throw, and he's safe again on an error. Benny's made base on an error twice.
Now batting, the left
Just
fielder,
seems to be bad luck for them when
Tristan
Benny is on
Peters.
board. Big at bat for Peters, and he's going to fly out to third. And he makes a fantastic catch after messing up the throw. Now it's Zach Veen's turn with a runner
The
in
right
scoring
fielder,
position.
number 13.
What can Zach Veen do here?
Veen.
A big spot for him with one out. Too late on the fastball there.
Ball, that's down.
A low fastball there. Could have been a strike.
One
A
ball,
high
2
fastball,
strikes.
and we chased it, and we should have laid off. And Veen gonna fly out to left field. We're not gonna tag up. And now it's up
The batter,
to
the
the
designated hitter, Jake McCarthy.
Jake McCarthy, a guy with high 90 clutch. A left-handed bat here. A good matchup for him. Chops it down the line. Not the best swing. 99 clutch for Jake McCarthy. We want to see him succeed in these situations. And he smacks it into the gap. This is why you get a guy with 99 clutch for these situations. And it looks like he's going for a triple. And he's got a triple. A 2 RBI triple from Jake McCarthy. We want to see that more and more from Jake. He can be a guy that can impact our team right now. He's only down here just because I want to get his bat up to snuff before I call him back up. And I have a perfect spot for him to play if he is called up sooner than later. Here's Dietrich. For runner on, the slider low. Now Mazzel trying to get out of this jam.
That's a ball.
An inside fastball.
Two
A
balls.
super
one
inside
strike.
fastball there. That one could have hit him. I don't like when pitchers have to pitch that inside my square. He comes back with a fastball down the middle. And that's what the pitchers try to do. They try to throw it inside to make you scared of the plate, and then they attack the zone.
3-2.
And now he's going outside after going inside, so it just messes with your thought process when they attack you super inside. You know, they kind of make you hesitate, and it can mess with you. Strikes him out with the fastball, and that one was a borderline one. One that got him out of the jam.
Leading off for Sugarland, the first baseman.
Now it's a new game for
Ryan
Spencer Howard. After
Slipper.
giving up 2 runs, this game is now tied again. Let's see if he can get something going.
That's ball 2.
Starts off 2-0.
Two balls, 1 strike.
We just can't get his
balls,
timing down.
2
He keeps
strikes.
saying too slow, too fast. I'm just not enjoying it right now. Strike him out with the fastball. Right down the middle, not where we wanted it. We wanted it on the outside corner, but we get the fly out to Benny.
Ball 1.
Missed the spot.
That's ball 2.
And again, we missed the spot.
Yep, that ball went out.
And he checks his swing. A 3-0 pitch.
Hey!
Right down with a fastball. Gets him to pop up. Can Skunk get there? Over his head with the catch. Gets Spencer Howard out of a bad situation there.
Leading off for the
Stunk
Isotopes,
singled.
the third baseman.
Got our team back on track
Aaron
with the first hit of the game.
Shunk.
Pops it up on the first pitch. Drew Romo, the hitter now. Hits it hard to the first baseman, but it looks like he's going to pick him up and throw him out with a toss.
The batter, number
Unfortunately, hit
3.
the ball pretty good, 96
Shortstop.
on that.
Goal.
Didn't get all of it, though.
Tucker.
Almost got it by the first baseman. 2 quick pitches to get 2 outs.
Yeah!
And Cole Tucker takes strike 1, even though it's outside the zone.
No
Swings
ball,
on
2
strike
strikes.
2. Gets all of that one. A slider. It's hit to the wall. He's out. And a quick inning for the Space Cowboys. Hits it to a spot where no one's at. Thought about testing Peters, but Peters would have
The
gotten
batter,
it.
number 1. Shortstop, Freudis Nova.
Nope, that's a ball.
Nova up. Misses with the changeup.
Hey!
Fastball down the middle. Gets him to
1
go
ball,
on the
2
on the
strikes.
cutter. Swings at it, and Peters is going to get him out. Throws it to second. Took him a while. Wonder what's up with that.
The center fielder, number 4, Drew Gilbert.
Ball?
And they called that a ball.
Nope, inside. Ball
Inside
2.
with the fastball to Gilbert. Howard getting his timing down on his curveball now. And
2-2
another
the
swing
count.
on the changeup.
3-2.
Misses the zone with his fastball. Not the best executed fastball there. He hung it out down the middle.
Nope. Ball
And we
4.
walk him. Here's the guy who got a hit the last time.
Ah!
A good
0-1.
cutter there. And another good cutter to get him. And we strike him out with the curveball. 1 more to go.
Hey!
Good circle change in the bottom left corner. And
No
we
balls,
got him
2
with it
strikes.
again.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Offers it that one, and it would have been gone if it wasn't foul. Good piece of hitting there.
2 balls.
That was an
2
offer.
strikes.
And we don't get an opportunity to catch that one.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Inside cutter, he lays off. Swings at it, and the runners were going. He struck him out with the cutter. And you have to be frustrated when you strike out at a pitch like that.
Leading off for the Isotopes,
Isaac
the
Collins.
second baseman, Isaac Collins.
Here he is.
That's a ball.
A high and in fastball there. Brushed him off the plate.
Ball 2.
Low fastball. 2-0 count to Collins. Not the best pitch to swing at there. It would have been a strike, but maybe we shouldn't offer. We offer at the high changeup. We just don't get it at all. And an easy out. Benny Montgomery's got on base from 2 errors. Can Benny find his stroke?
0-2.
Missing again. Another slider that gets him.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Attacks him with a third slider. He lays off.
2-2.
High fastball. Thinking about what he wants to throw to Benny. Another high fastball gets Benny to swing and miss. Just not working the zone, but we're not making him pay for it.
Ball 1, no strike.
Outside. Another high fastball that doesn't touch the zone. Just manipulating the eyes. Good solid hit, but this is going to be out.
Got him.
A low changeup. We offer at it, and they get an easy ground ball out.
Ball down.
Rougned Odor hit a home run earlier.
Aye.
Looks at the curveball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball,
Strike
2
2.
strikes. Ball, that's upstairs.
Tried to get him with the fastball.
Count full.
Tried to get him with the cutter.
No, that's a ball. Take your base.
And they say it's ball 4. That one looked like a strike, and it was.
Runner. 0-1.
Tries to run, and he's nowhere near. Bad decision to try to run on Drew Romo.
Ball.
He's got an MLB arm.
I
He
got a
just
ball,
has
1
not
strike.
have the bat that you'd want. Definitely not the one he was projected to have coming out of the draft.
Out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Pedro Leon.
Aye. Nope. That's inside.
Good inside fastball to Pedro. He doesn't offer. A
1 ball,
good
2
executed
strikes.
change up there. Up and in fastball strikes him out. 6 strong innings for Spencer Howard.
Leading
Now
off
Zach
for the
Veen.
Isotope,
Strikeout and a
right
flyout.
fielder.
He had 1,000 OPS coming into the game.
V.
Messing it up so far.
Ball.
High fastball to Veen. 66 pitches for Mizzou, and he's starting to lose his energy.
Ball. That's
Outside
out.
with another fastball. He hasn't really pitched in the zone much this game. When we go and make the analysis, we'll probably see that. They called that one a strike, and it was. Mizzou. Veen gets a piece of that one. It's going deep, and it's caught. Here's Jake McCarthy, the guy who's done the damage to Mizzou. Another hard hit, but this is to short. And another out. We've hit the ball hard, but we haven't left the
Now
infield.
batting, the first baseman,
It's
Kyle.
Kyle Dietrich with 2 strikeouts so far to Mazzell.
Ball.
Low fastball. Dietrich gets out in front of that one. And he's out.
Leading off for Sugarland, the third baseman, Tyler Whitaker.
Whitaker up. 86 pitches now for Spencer Howard in the 7th inning. We're going to see what he can do.
Ball, that's high.
Howard misses with strike 1.
One ball,
Strike.
1 strike.
On that one.
Ball 2.
Good changeup, but he doesn't offer.
2-1. 2 balls.
Curveball that hung. Gonna try it again. Offers at
That
it.
ball's foul.
Foul ball. Struck him out with the cutter. Spencer Howard with another
Now batting,
strikeout.
the catcher, Ford Proctor.
Proctor gets a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Freudis Nova.
Hey.
Offers at the cutter. Offers at another cutter. Offers at the slider skunk.
He's up.
To second. To first. The double play for Spencer Howard gets him out of the 7th.
Leading off for the Isotopes,
Here's Skunk after
The third
making that double
baseman,
play. He gets a chance to
Aaron.
swing now.
Shunk.
0-1
Say
is the count.
Shrunk, so maybe I should remember his name correct. Shunk.
1-1.
High fastball, nowhere near the zone. And a big hit, but that is out. He got all of it, but it just doesn't have enough power. A line drive out. Drew Romo.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Inside slider. We're starting to pick up the ball from Mazzell pretty good. We're starting to get him down.
That's ball 2.
Another ball from Mazzell. His day might be coming to the end soon. And Drew Romo gets a bad swing on it. And another out to the shortstop. He's
The
making
batter, number 3.
fantastic plays. Who is that guy? Features Nova.
Shortstop, Cole
Solid defensive prospect there.
Tucker.
Cole Tucker now.
Counts 1-0.
Another high fastball. Just nowhere near the zone. A
got
low
1 ball, 1
changeup
strike.
now, and we chase it.
Hey.
A great fastball up and in. Just froze me.
Ball.
Inside with a four-seamer. Cole Tucker trying to get his first hit of the day.
Full count.
Outside with the slider now. Mazzell. And Cole Tucker chops it to second.
Out.
And another out. Probably should have laid off. It would have been a walk, but that is
Leading
hindsight.
off for Sugarland, the center fielder, number 4, Drew Gilbert.
We're going to put Aaron Bummer in the game for
Your
now.
attention, please. Now pitching for the Isotopes, number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Warm up Jake Bird.
That's a ball.
Miss with the sinker.
2-0.
Miss with the slider now.
Aye.
Get a strike with the cutter.
That's ball 3.
Bummer misses.
Ball 4.
Miss
Perfect.
again on a 5-pitch walk for Bummer.
Yeah.
A strike with the sinker. Back to the sinker
balls,
again,
2
and he
strikes.
gets him there. And he struck him out with the cutter inside. Inside at the hands with the cutter.
Ball 1.
Thought about swinging at that one. Sinker ball. Collins.
He's out.
And out. The runner in scoring position now for Bummer to deal with, and Rugnet Odor. Yeah, you don't want to see.
1-0. Ball 2.
Tries to get him with the sinker.
Two balls.
Gets
1
him to
strike.
swing with the cutter. Got him with the
2-2
cutter
now.
again. Sinker gets him to swing, but he chops it.
The count's full.
Not offering out the slider.
Inside. Ball
And
4.
we walk Rugnet Odor. Here comes Ryan Clifford, another lefty.
Hey.
Sinker ball for strike 1.
Hey.
A strike with the cutter. And we struck him out with the slider. A tough inning for Bummer.
Your attention,
And he
please.
gets
Now
through it.
pitching for
Jaden
Sugarland,
Murray
number
is the pitcher
72,
now. Murray going against Collins.
Ball 1. No
Inside
strikes.
with the slider. He's got a slider, a fastball, a changeup, and a fastball. So basically 3 pitches.
1 and
Good
1.
fastball there. Gets me to miss on it. Very late. Expecting off speed. Not late on that one. Good piece of hitting from Isaac Collins on a 2-seam fastball. Benny Montgomery
Counts 1-0.
outside with a slider on strike 1. Ball 1. Chops it up in the air. It's a foul ball. Two hits that Benny's missed out on down the foul line. Benny hits it softly to short. Trying
Out.
to turn 2.
He's in there.
Benny's safe.
now batting left fielder, Tristan Peters.
Tristan Peters at the plate. 1 on first, 1 out. Jaden Murray. And Peters gets a piece of it. 1 on second and 1 on first now. If it would have got past the left fielder, we would have easily had 2. But he did a great job of cutting the baseball off. He knows his part
The
well.
right fielder, number
Zach
13.
Veen, 0-3 today. He's got a runner in scoring position again. He touches the bat on the ground. Now he practice swings. Can Zach Veen give us our first lead of the game? Veen misses the slider. Some more practice swings from Veen. Murray. High fastball gets Veen to swing.
We got time.
Veen's going to call a timeout. Some more practice swinging from Veen. He hasn't got a hit today.
Ball 1.
Low fastball in the dirt. And another low pitch. It's a slider this time. It's going to bring
Now
up Jake
batting,
McCarthy.
the designated hitter, Jake
The guy with 2 RBIs already.
McCarthy.
Can Jake McCarthy come through again? McCarthy misses the changeup. Murray. Another high fastball. That one borderline strike material. Inside slider at the hands. Strikes out Jake McCarthy. He is pumped. Now Bummer out in the 9th inning.
Hey!
Bummer
No
with
balls,
back-to-back
2 strikes.
sinkers for strikes. Gets him to swing on the cutter. Pops him up to Collins.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Whitaker up
Tyler Whitaker.
1-0.
Almost hit him in the knees with that slider. Sinker, strike
ball,
1.
1 strike. That's out.
Almost got him for strike 2 with the sinker again.
2 balls.
Slider
2
inside.
strikes. Count is 3-2.
And we missed with the cutter. Well, looks like the ump missed. Not the best umpire.
Foul ball.
Down the first baseline foul.
That's ball 4.
Walking with the slider. Factor with 2 hits today, and they're both singles. Swings at that one.
What do you got?
Struck him out with the cutter. Bummer puts him down. Nova, another guy who's been a thorn in our side.
Nope. Ball 1.
Ball 1 with the sinker. Bummer's starting to get tired.
Hey.
Can he get out of this
1
inning?
ball, 1 strike.
Cutter high, and he swings at that one. Just foul. Gets him to swing at the sinker
Got him.
to Datris. Gets him out. The 9th inning. Can the Isotopes walk off the Space Cowboys?
Leading off for the Isotopes, the first baseman, Kyle Datris.
Datris misses.
Hey, 2.
Inside with the fastball for strike 2. Datris against Murray. Murray's been phenomenal after putting 2 people on.
One ball.
Outside
2
with the
strikes.
changeup. Outside with the slider, strikes out Dietrich. Aaron Skunk. Can Skunk get it done? Inside pops him up, first baseman. Easy out.
Now batting,
Drew Romo.
the catcher, Drew
Another guy who hasn't got a hit today.
Romo.
Can he make it a big one? Strike one. Inside
No ball,
slider,
two
strike
strikes.
two. And Murray dominated that inning. 10th inning. Here we come.
0-1.
Gilbert strings, strike one. A bunt. He's got the defense confused. No one picks up the baseball. An easy bunt single. That's going to do it for Bummer. Jake
Ladies
Bird
and
getting
gentlemen,
put in the game.
your attention please. Now pitching for the Isotopes, number 59, Jake Bird.
Gonna throw it to Bird.
You're out.
The first out of the inning, but a runner already in scoring position from the bunt.
Nope. Outside.
This is with strike one.
I got one
Tough
ball, one
position
strike.
for Bird to be in. Strike two
One
with
ball,
the cutter.
2 strikes.
Hits it weakly to Collins.
He's
Gets
out.
him out, but the runner's at third. A base hit up the middle. Can do it.
Ah!
Sinker, strike one. Odor puts it in play. Veen, can he get to it? Yes, he can. And Jake Bird comes in and saves the Isotopes.
Leading off for the
Cole
Isotopes,
Tucker,
the shortstop,
another over.
Cole.
Can he get a hit
Tucker.
against Jaden Murray? Murray with strike one, a high fastball.
Oh, 2 is the
Strike
count.
two with a high four-seam fastball now. Chops it up. He caught it. What a catch from the center
Now
fielder.
batting, second baseman,
You just have to tip
Isaac
your hat. They're making spectacular plays. And here's
Collins.
Isaac Collins, who's got 2 singles today, trying to give his team a chance.
Hey.
Inside fastball called strike. Not even in the zone. The ump has been inconsistent. Collins, ground out to first. And here comes Benny Montgomery, who has
the
not
center
gotten a hit
fielder,
today.
number 6, Benny Montgomery.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Change up at the knees. And they've been attacking Benny with change-ups all day. And he was late on the fastball, sitting off speed. That is the best pitch he might see in this at-bat. High
One ball,
fastball gets him to
2
swing at
strikes.
strike two. Strike free on Montgomery, a 1-2 free inning for the Sugarland Cowboys.
Hey.
Sinker ball low. Strike one.
Nope.
Doesn't offer.
Two balls.
Inside
strike.
cutter, nothing. Bird with a changeup. Peters is going to have to get to it. Gets an out. Not the best executed changeup.
Counts 1-0.
Sinker out of the zone. To Collins.
Out.
And out.
Now
Just
batting.
a defensive
Third baseman,
battle between these
Tyler
two teams.
Whitaker.
Whitaker up.
Nope.
Another missed call from the umpire.
Ball 2.
Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3.
Ball 3.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Whitaker gets on base after 4 pitches. And another strike that got called a ball on that at bat. 2 strikes that were called balls. Peters, can he get to it? It's going down. Peters just misses it. He didn't get the best jump towards it, and he might have got to it with a better reaction.
Ball! That pitch is out. Two one.
High cutter. Sinker ball to Tucker.
That's
Easy
an
out at second. A fielder's choice. Can the Isotopes walk
Leading
it
off
off
for
at
the
top of their
Isotopes,
order?
the left fielder, Tristan
Tristan Peters.
Peters.
Can he get the job done? They call that a strike. It was a strike. Peters smashes one. Peters going to second after the stumble. Peters is safe at second. Left fielder stumbled, and Peters took advantage of it. A runner in scoring position again for Zach Veen, the 3rd time today. Can he come through? Veen,
0-1's the count.
strike 1. These are the spots you want to see Zach Veen succeed in, and it worries you if he can't.
Ball, that's low.
Change up, down low. Jaden Murray's been successful since the 9th inning, and we're trying to stop him from being successful now. Murray. Strike with a high fastball, and we keep chasing it. We just can't stay off of it this game. Veen, foul. I was excited for that one.
Ball,
Outside 2-2. Working up the pitch count on Murray. Veen strikes out with a low changeup. It just looks like a fastball, and it just breaks, and it's so slow. He's getting me every time with it. I am not playing the best right now. A base hit. Can he score? He's going to try. To home. The throw.
Safe! I said he's safe!
He's safe. The Isotopes win. Brandon McCarthy. Jake McCarthy with the win. Jake McCarthy with all the RBIs for the Isotopes. And a walk-off single. Murray can't believe it. He pitched amazing. He didn't even get all of it. But McCarthy, he's too clutch. Jake McCarthy, and look at Peters. Look at the play from Peters. Wow. You have to watch it again.
Here now is our
Of
final
course,
line
Jake
score.
McCarthy is your player of the
For the
game, but we
victorious
have to see that
Isotopes, 3
again.
runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Space Cowboys, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours.
A great throw. It was not cut off, but a fantastic throw. Look at Peters' effort. This could have went either way. Peters. Look at that, man. He just misses the tag. What a great call. The tag is nowhere near. Beautiful slide from Peters. What a great game and what a great win for the Isotopes. Jake Bird with the win, and he deserves it. And Murray doesn't deserve the loss. He pitched amazing. 6 strikeouts. He was getting us. Now we're going to jump to Double-A and play a full game of Double-A. Arturo Garcia, the pitcher today. He's been improving, and we're at Ship It, where we play. Now you see Garcia's on fire. He has a 4.45 ERA, but he's on fire, and he's doing pretty good. He's +1 in certain areas. I mean, some of the areas are boosted from our coach that we just signed, our farm director. He's only given up 1 home run, 15 earned though, and 30 pitched. So that's something you have to worry about. He does give up runs. Garcia with the start. And we're going to see how Eduardo Chavez, one of our coldest players, is doing right now. We need to get him on track. He's hitting 192 right now, and he's 19 years old. We need to get him back on track. Corey Chavez has went up 1 overall. 74 now to 75. We see he's improved his power and his contact. Schwartz has been struggling as well, but he's not digressing. And we see Onias has been improving as well. Our first draft pick of the series, first round pick. Not the highest potential due to our scouting, but a guy that we love. A guy that gets on base, and a guy that can be a hitter for us in the future. Johnny Ingram, one of the top prospects in baseball, a shortstop for the Yankees in Double-A. Going against the Yankees farm team, who is 8-19 right now. They're kind of struggling. They have some solid players down here, though. Well, maybe not too many solid. They have Greg Allen, who's played for the Yankees somewhat this year, a switch hitter. A guy that Aaron Boone likes a lot, which there isn't a guy on the Yankees that I don't think Aaron Boone doesn't like publicly. But, you know. So here's Arturo Garcia with his 5th start. He's only got 1 win, so he's not been credited with any wins in his 5 starts. A lot of hits, a lot of earn. But 40 strikeouts in 30 innings, so that's impressive.
Leading off for Somerset, the shortstop, Johnny Ingram.
I believe Johnny Ingram has high potential, a switch-hitting shortstop. 56 overall, maybe shouldn't be on this level yet, though, with these attributes. The Yankees should probably have him in Single-A. But I'm not running the Yankees, so I'm going to take what they give me and strike one.
1 strike.
0 for 6 the last game for Johnny Ingram with 2 strikeouts, and you can honestly see why with the hidden stats he has. Might be a game for Garcia to remember.
One
we
ball,
thought about
2
that
strikes.
the last game, and we got jumped early, so gonna have to be careful. Struck him out with the curveball. Ingram 0 for 7 now. Greg Allen, a switch hitter.
0-1.
Fastball up and in. Change up.
0-2.
Gets him to swing. And we'll try to go back to it. Struck him out with the changeup. Garcia is going to be a dominant pitcher for us early on in his career. He's already a 76 overall.
Strike one.
It's only a matter of time before he gets called up to AAA. We just have to see the numbers go in the way that we want. Development. But I'm not afraid to keep Garcia down here all year if I have to. I believe Garcia is only 18 years old. So we can be very patient with him if we have to be. He only has seed potential, but want to make sure he's sharp and ready for the bigs. It's not easy to be a pitcher in Coors Field, so we have to be careful. Here's Alonso Anais against Michael Grove. Anais loves hitting righties, and that is why. And he gets it snatched away from Johnny
Batting
Ingram.
second, the right.
Now they feature Paul Schwartz as the top guy, the third spot. He is not having as good of a year as last year so far, but we're going to be patient with him and Chavez. They both hit 300 last year. So that's what kind of surprises you, why they're not. And here's David Park, a right fielder from South Korea. Not the biggest, tallest guy, but very fast and very good contact hitter. He's hitting 571 his past couple games, so maybe he can get back on track. He's back at 286 average. And a slider gets him to swing there. Park is a second-round pick from the original first draft from the series, and he doesn't have the best potential either, but he has a tremendous skill set. He's got 97 steal, 94 base running aggressiveness, 87 speed. His defense is poor, but 82 clutch, 61 defense, 71 vision, and high contact. A guy that you like to see. Maybe he could be a DH for us, maybe something down the road. And we strike out with him there. Not the best showcase of his skill set there, but he's a guy that I trust to develop, and I think he could be a pro sooner than later. The thing that worries you about him is his durability, and Schultz, with his speed, is safe. Now, Schultz is a guy that can steal. And what I like to do is I like to look at the catcher, see if he's got a good arm. Is Ben's the starter? Ben's is the starter. He's got a decent arm. We might try it. Corey Chavez, the #1 prospect in baseball, takes strike one. We're going to try to steal on the second pitch.
Runner, runner, runner. One ball.
And he pitches out. And Schultz is in there. Not something we have in the Major League for a stolen base threat, and Schultz is a guy that can do it. And he's pretty good, solid defensively as a young player. He's already got 85 fielding and 85 reaction. He just has to develop the arm. A guy that can be an option for us maybe in a couple years. Some players get older, like maybe Jake McCarthy or somebody. Chavez, strike two. He's got a runner in scoring position now, so his clutch is activated. And he pieces it to the gap. And that will be an RBI single for Chavez, the #1 prospect in baseball. And you will keep hearing me say that until I'm red in the face, because he is the #1 prospect in baseball with 99 potential, a generational player we took with the 2nd pick in the draft. And we are proud to have him on our team. He is going to be one of our superstar players we build around, along with Shimon Gilmore. And we love to have him on the team. And here is Horgan. Hits it hard, 94 off the bat, but he's out. But Corey Chavez gets the job done with a runner in scoring position. And the Yard Courts are a dangerous
Leading
AA
off
team.
for Somerset,
This is the best
the
team I've
designated
had
hitter,
so far in the double A.
Grant
We had a team last year that was in the
Richardson.
playoffs. I didn't play them. We probably could have won if I played them, but if we make it again this year, I sure will play them. Strike one to Grant Richardson.
1-1.
Garcia has had a good game so far, but it's very early. A fastball down the middle, and we can get away with that on this level, but not something you want to see Garcia do with the velocity he has. Gets him to swing on the curveball in Horgan.
Got him.
Gets him out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 3.
That's a ball.
Brett Barea.
Hup.
Strike one to Barea.
That's a ball.
Doesn't even think about it. Change up down and low.
No, that's a ball.
Up and in on the fastball, but
Okay.
too high. Gets him to swing. Keeps the count full. We walk him. Not the best
Batting sixth, the
pitching
catcher,
there.
number 5,
Here's Carter
Carter
Benz.
Binns.
Benz takes strike one.
That's a ball.
Miss high with the fastball again.
Hey!
Garcia. And we got him to swing for a 107-mile-per-hour fastball. That wouldn't even have hit my fastball. That is way too early of a swing by Binns. And he pieced it, but Paul Schwartz gets to it and catches it. What a play from Paul Schwartz. He could be a future center field option for us. We have to develop him, though. We cannot rush him with the abilities he has.
Leading up for the Yard Goats, the shortstop, Ana.
He reminds me so much of Yana
Amador.
Fandaza, though, with his abilities to hit lefties, his clutch, and his
1-0.
reaction. You know, he's got to work on his arm, but a very solid reaction. He could be an option.
2-0.
Adele Amador, one of our top prospects according to MLB. Not a guy I consider one of our top prospects. You know, I'm going to take my time, and he's got the potential. So we just want to get the hitting at a decent level.
Ball.
And a 3-0 count from Michael Grove to Adele Amador. Michael Grove. And Adele Amador pops up the fastball. He had the green light with the 3-0 count. And Amador just missed it. Here's Eddie Perez, a guy we drafted. He's got deep potential, but he's got tremendous power stats, and we hope that he can maybe lift his potential and be a guy for us one day. Low change up. He was a 4th-round pick. I believe he was out of Puerto Rico. And guy that we drafted that we liked, and we hoped that he would have had at least C potential, but he only has D potential, but we just hope that he can get better. But we still like his skill set that he brings to the table. A power hitting catcher. And he's got decent defense to go with it, so you don't need your catchers to do much, but if he can hit for power, it adds a lot of value to your offense, especially when you play in Colorado. Strikeout to Michael Grove there. Eduardo Chavez, our 1st-round pick.
0-1.
I believe in our 2nd season. This is our 1st-round pick. And we took him, I believe, 8th or something, somewhere around there, inside the top 10. He's been struggling so far. He's hit 300 last year, and I really like how he plays. He plays really good, and I've had good games with him when I player locked on him. He's just not simulating well right now, and you have to worry about his progression.
1 and 2.
And I do believe it's because of the right-handing stats. He's not the best at hitting righties. He's a lot better at lefties.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I'm going to have to be patient. He's only 19, but he's got 88 potential, so you want him to be one of your better players that you build around. And this team doesn't have a lot of talent for the future, and he is someone that is very good. He's ranked a top 50 prospect. And he just pops it up softly. Maybe should have got a better swing on it, but not a bad at-bat for him.
Leading off for Somerset, the left fielder, number 4, Matt Pita.
Whoa. 1 ball,
This
no
is the
strike.
fastball there outside.
One ball, 1 strike.
High
1 ball,
changeup,
2 strikes.
gets away with it. Garcia struck him out with the fastball. Low and away. James Nelson now. Garcia.
Up. No balls, 1 strike. Ball 1. 1 and 1.
Garcia
1 and 2.
gets him to swing early on the changeup. And a strikeout with the curveball.
The batter, number 8,
Here's
shortstop,
Johnny Ingram.
Johnny Ingram.
Strike 1.
Robbed Onias of a perfect hit. Now it's his turn. 5 doubles, his first on this team, and you just don't know how with his attributes, 34 and 34. It's not something you want to see in the Double A. You want to build on those before you
1 ball, 2
send them
strikes.
up. The Yankees probably don't have a lot of good prospects, and up with playing Johnny Ingram, and he's just going to be an easy out for Arturo Garcia with the attributes he has. Here's Kevin Dewey, you know.
Whoa.
Guy that's got some pop. He's playing DH for us. We just want to see him grow and maybe become a good power hitter for us.
2 balls,
High
no strikes.
fastballs back-to-back from Michael Grove. 2-0 count.
Ball.
A
3-0
count now. And afraid of Kevin Dewey. And we
3
could have
balls,
took
1
first
strike.
base, but we decided to swing.
Three balls, 2
And
strikes.
a pitch down the middle, and we stare at it and frozen. Kevin Dewey. And that could have been another walk.
He's out.
Not the best at bat. He worked the pitch
Now
count,
batting,
but
the second
not the
baseman,
result you want. Here's
Alonso
Alonso Onias.
Ornelas.
Nelas.
Strike 1.
Fastball for a strike. Hits it good, but this will be another out. An easy play. Dave Park, who struck out the first time. Not the most competitive at bat either. Park, a soft hit to third.
Out.
An easy out. And Somerset keeps it 1-0.
Leading off for Somerset, the center fielder, number 1, Greg Allen.
Garcia, Greg Allen almost gets a nice hit down the line.
Strike! Whoo!
Park has to try to get to it. He doesn't. A single for Greg Allen. Good hitting from him. Not the best locations for those pitches.
Ball. Huh.
Can the 18-year-old get out of the jam? TJ Rumfield.
1-2.
Strike 2.
Two and two.
Tried to get him to offer. Struck him out with the swerve. Arturo Garcia.
The batter, the designated
Here's
hitter,
Grant.
Grant Richardson.
A fastball in there
Oh,
for a
1.
strike.
Hey!
Another strike called.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Struck him out with the curveball.
Now batting, number 3,
Ball. 1-0. That's a ball.
Garcia.
Ball.
Just can't seem to
3-0.
find the zone.
Ball 4.
Walks him with 4 pitches after striking out
the catcher,
last
number
batter
5,
with 3
Carter
pitches.
Binns.
Nope. Ball 1.
Benz.
1 ball.
It's ball
No strike.
1. I think the ump missed that call.
Hey!
Strike 1 with the fastball. Benz looks at strike 2. Hits it, Chavez. Gets him out with ease. Garcia with 4 clean innings. Here's Paul Schwartz. A base hit up the middle for Schultz. And we might try to get another steal, but we're going to have to be careful. He tried to pitch out the last time, so we know that it is an option for him. There is a quick pitch of a changeup. We're not going to go on the second one because we did the last time. Up the middle for Chavez. Even better. And here's Robert Hogan with no outs and a runner in scoring position. The switch hitter gets called strike 1. Horgan with a big hit. He's going to tag up from second. He's not going to be able to get him. Now the runner's at third. And here
The
comes
batter,
Adele
number
on the
3,
door.
shortstop,
All he's got to do
L.
is get a hit to the outfield, the deep
Amador.
part to right field. Just want him to pull him the ball to right field.
Ball.
Outside ball 1. 320 with runners in scoring position, Adele Amador. That's what you want to see from a young player. A
One
good
ball,
change up
1 strike.
there. Out in front. Another changeup, but he doesn't offer. Michael Grove. Gets him
Two
with
balls,
another
two strikes.
changeup.
Ball 3.
A
3
fastball.
balls, 2 strikes.
Now it's a full count. Up the middle.
Out.
Trying to get on the door.
Say.
He's safe. An RBI ground out.
The catcher, number
Fielder's
33,
choice, RBI.
Eddie Perez.
Just get the job done. It sucks that we get the out, but at least it's not a double play.
Right.
And he's strike one to Perez.
Oh, 2.
Slider to Perez. Strike two. Michael Grove trying to get out the jam.
1 ball,
High
2 strikes.
fastball. In the dirt. Not gonna go. And a changeup at the knees. Strikes out Eddie Perez.
Leading off for Somerset, the right fielder, number 9, Shane Selman.
Strike one
No
to
ball,
Selman.
1 strike.
Attacking with the fastball. Gets
Oh,
him to
2.
swing out the zone. Swings through the changeup. Another strikeout for Garcia.
The left fielder, number 4, Matt Pita.
Yes. Ball.
Does an offer at the changeup.
No, that's a ball.
Not at the fastball. Struck him out with the changeup. Back-to-back strikeouts with the changeup.
Oh, and 1. No balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out with the fastball. And Garcia is dominating. 1 hit through 5.
Leading up for the Yard
There's
Goats,
Eduardo Chavez.
the left fielder,
Flew out
Eduardo
after a good at-bat.
Chavez.
Michael Grove at 50 pitches. Strike
No
one
ball,
on the
1
fastball.
strike. One and 1.
High fastball to Eduardo Chavez.
That's the ball.
Inside slider.
Ball 3.
Doesn't get the call there on that fastball, and he shouldn't have. It was close though. 3-1 count.
3 and 2.
Chavez swings at the changeup. Tough one to lay off. Hits the fastball, and another fly out for Chavez on a 3-2 count. Just in a super cold spell right now. Here's Kevin Dooley.
0-1.
And Kevin Dewey flies out to second base.
The batter,
Alonso
the
Ornelas.
second baseman, Alonso Ornelas.
Michael Grove. Hits softly to second.
Out.
Ornelas can't make it. A 1-2 free inning.
Leading off for Somerset,
Here's Johnny Ingram.
the shortstop, Johnny
And dominates.
Ingram.
Strike one to Ingram. Not in the zone.
Nope, that's low.
Down the
1-2.
middle, and Johnny Ingram swings through it.
Well,
Ingram thought about it.
did it go?
Did he offer? He says no. And Ingram puts his best swing on the ball all day, but it's a fly out to Schultz. Here's Greg Allen, who's got the only hit for the Patriots.
Strike one.
Test him with the fastball.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Greg Allen hits it up to Park, and it won't be a hit this time.
No. Ball 2.
Ball 1
2-0.
and ball 2 off the fastball.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Strike 1 on the changeup. Not the best location, though.
No, that's a balk.
Outside, 3-1. And he walks him. And you don't want to walk a lefty, Arturo. That's your matchup. You need to get those guys out.
Strike 2.
I'm not calling the best strikes right now. Did he
he go?
swing? They say no.
Ball.
It's Chavez. Garcia's in trouble. Chavez. Garcia's starting to show that he's tired. A runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
Huh.
And
No ball.
Barea,
1 strike.
strike 1.
Whoo.
Strike 2 to Barea. Swings through it, and Garcia gets out of the jam.
Leading up for the Yard
Here's
Goats,
David Park.
the right fielder,
0 for 2
David
today.
Park.
See if Park can do something against Michael Grove.
0-1.
Strike one with the changeup. A second round pick in the 2023 draft. And Park smashes it to left field. And this is what Park can do. He's a single machine. He's got tremendous contact and clutch. He gets on base. And he can steal if he wants to.
No balls.
And
One strike.
Schultz misses a good fastball there. He usually hits those. Hits that fastball there, but an out. Good swing from Schultz, just not the result you want to see. And here's Corey Chavez, the #1 prospect in baseball. I'll throw back to first. Michael Grove's already given up a base. He doesn't want to do it again.
1-0.
Outside, a pitch out. Chavez now up 1-0. Corey Chavez smashes it, but he's out to right field. 85 off the bat.
Now batting, third baseman,
Robert
Horgan
with an opportunity.
Ball 1.
Ball 1 to Horgan. He's got 9 doubles this year. Horgan hits it softly to second. An easy throw out.
He's out.
2-0, Horford. Garcia's going to keep trying to pitch until he gives up some more base running.
0-1.
Want to see what Garcia can do. His best outing so far this year. 94 pitches. Strike 3. Garcia sits him down.
Strike 1.
Struck out with the changeup. Garcia.
Ball. One ball, 2 strike. Ball.
To the ball boy.
Strike.
Struck him out with the curveball.
Ladies and gentlemen,
He's upset at that call.
your attention please. Now
Here
pitching
comes
for
Greg
Somerset.
Weiser.
Nope.
Like another guy that's played for the Yankees at some point. Yeah, he played in 12 when Aaron Judge was the MVP, 2022. And he's never been back since.
Number
31
85,
years old.
Greg
AA.
Weissert.
That's a ball.
Inside with the sinker. Adele Amador on a 10-game hit streak, and he's 0 for 2 today.
Ball.
Down low with the sinker now.
Three balls. No
Inside
strike.
with a sinker again. Is Amador going to get a free base? Tries to swing on the slider, but fouls it off.
Take your base.
And he walks him with his sinker. All his sinkers could not hit the zone. Here's Eddie Perez now. And Perez misses a slider down the middle.
Nope, outside.
Outside with the sinker. Perez comes through. We thought about going to third, and probably a good idea we didn't. Here
Now
comes
batting, the left fielder,
Eduardo Chavez with a runner in scoring position. He's gotten 2 flyouts today.
Oop.
Can he come
No
through
balls.
in the big
1
spot?
strike.
He hits the zone with the sinker. Eduardo Chavez. A big swing. But he's out again. Gonna tag up though with 1 out. And up will come the 9-hitter.
The
Kevin
batter,
Dooley.
the designated hitter,
He's got pop,
Kevin
but not a lot of clutch.
Dooley.
A slider
0-1.
gets him to swing for strike 1.
Oh,
Misses
2.
again with the slider. Swinging at nothing.
Ball.
High fastball. That's a walk. That's a ball. Messing up. A slider that stayed in, and he almost made him pay for it.
That's a ball.
Up and high with that slider. And he struck him out with that one. Up will come Alonso now.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Ornelas.
Alonso Ornelas.
With a runner in scoring position. Can he come through? Ornelas down the left
that's
field
foul.
line. It's a foul ball. He's hitting 400 with a runner in scoring position. Ornelas pops it up. And it's not going to be a blue pit. He's out. And Greg Weiser is pumped. Gets out of the jam. We're going to keep seeing Garcia. He had a good inning last inning.
Strike.
Let's see what he can do in the 8th. He's at 105 pitches.
Strike.
Can't be much he has to give. Struck him out with the curveball. And we have to keep him in against Ingram.
Ball.
Misses with the fastball. It's at 89 now. Definitely losing some velocity. Gets it to go to Amador.
You're out.
Ingram grounds out for the 4th time. Now he's out. And here's Greg Allen.
Oh.
Garcia strike 1. Garcia strike 2 with the foul ball. Gets him to swing on the curveball. with the high fastball. 8 innings for Arturo Garcia. The
Your attention,
18-year-old
please.
has 1 inning
Now
away
pitching for
from a
Somerset,
complete game
Number
shutout.
2, Dan Hayfie.
David Park lines out, pops up for the first out of the 8th against Dan Haffey. Dan Haffey, a 20-year-old relief pitcher. And we'll see what he has to offer.
No
A high
ball. One
fastball
strike.
of 97 miles an hour. Wow, he can get up to 98. He's got 5 pitches. Solid pitcher. Not the best pitch he picked there, but Paul Shorts does not make him pay for it. And another
The
easy
first
out for
baseman,
Dan
number
Haffey.
12,
Here's
Corey
Corey Chavez.
Chavez.
1 ball.
A high
no strike.
fastball to Chavez. Dan Haffey with only 4 pitches so far.
Ball.
Outside with a changeup.
2 balls. No strikes. Two and
High
one.
fastball for a strike. 96.
3-1.
Thought about swinging, but very good choice not to. Nowhere near the zone. A slider.
Counts full.
A high fastball gets him for strike 2. A full count. Pops him up with a high fastball. He just kept going back to that pitch to Chavez. And that is some major league velocity.
Leading
with
off for
97
Somerset,
miles an hour.
the first baseman, number 7, TJ Rumfield.
Garcia. Park gets to it for the first out. What a play from David Park. He ran it down. And officially out of energy is Garcia.
Ball one.
Can he finish the complete
1-0.
game? He doesn't get the call on this first pitch.
1-1.
Strike 2. Strike 1. Should be strike 2. Garcia.
Ball 2.
Inside.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Tornayes fumbles it, picks it up,
Out.
throws him out.
Now batting,
One
Number
more
3.
out to go.
Ball. Low.
A changeup for strike 1.
Strike 2.
Going back to the same pitch for strike 2. Garcia gets him to pop up to Schultz. A complete game shutout for the 18-year-old in the AA, Arturo Garcia. What a gem. When Garcia struggled in the first inning, I didn't think he could go the whole game. But why not try at this level? You have nothing to lose. Now 2-0, only 2 hits given up to the Patriots from Garcia. Impressive outing from the lefty. You just have to be amazed. Garcia with a gem. He might be something earlier than a lot of other people on this team. I am impressed. 17 strikeouts.
Fans, our final line score.
Only 3
First
walks
for the
and 2
victorious
hits
yard
from
goal. 2
Garcia.
runs, 6 hits,
What
no
an
errors.
outing.
They left 5 men on
Just
base.
have to respect
For the
what he
Patriots,
did.
no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Now, as you can see, we're a half game back, or we're tied now with the Padres. They have 22 wins but 15 losses, so we're going to jump into this game. This will be the final game of this video. We're going to jump into the game against the Miami Marlins at home. We've already dropped game 1 to them. Sandy Alcantara is on the mound against Eric Rao, a guy returning from his injury. Can we break out of the slump? Can we take back the division? And 4 home runs for Toglia. John Broussard is definitely disappointing so far. And his power, his contact has went down now, I see. Miguel Vargas, Jazz Chisholm, Crush Hands, Jacob Berry, a guy that was supposed to be on my team, but he got traded before I started to rebuild, and I missed out on having Jacob Berry, a guy that I wouldn't mind having on the team. Eric Rao back from
Leading
his
off tonight for
hamstring
Miami,
injury that he
the
suffered.
second baseman,
He's out
Miguel
for
Vargas.
2 weeks, and we definitely missed him. He's a very good pitcher for us.
Up.
Strike 1 with the fastball. And usually I warm up my pitchers when I play in the MLB level because injuries happen. And I've seen it already. Now pop up to Sean Broussard on the changeup. Miguel Vargas, out number 1.
Ball. Ball.
Inside
2-1.
cutter doesn't offer. Once it down the third base line. Strike him out with the cutter. Welcome back, Eric. Jazz Chisholm.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Right.
Strike 1 with the slider. Broussard, his second of the inning. Definitely gonna have to be careful today with Jazz. And this guy, he won the Cy Young, and he hasn't been too good in the simulation. He's 30 years old now, and I guess last year was a good year, 13-9 for ERA, but a 4 ERA, not too good this year so far. He's giving up a lot of home runs per 9, and this might not be the best park for him to be at for that.
Leading off
Here's
for the
Jonathan
Rockies,
Daza, the leadoff.
the center fielder, Jonathan
Jonathan Daza.
Daza.
Last year of his contract for free
1-0.
agency, and he's going to probably want around $4 to $5 million at the bare minimum. And we're going to have to wait and see if we want to offer him that. And a big swing from Daza, and he's out. I thought I was actually going to get it. Unfortunately, no. Jock Peterson with a career 253 home runs now. Good to see. We're milestone people on this team. Release Arez got his 1000th career hit for us in game number 1 of the year, and for our former Miami Marlin.
Nope, that's low.
0-1. 1-0, I mean. 6 for 10 in his career against Alcantara, and probably going to mess that up today. And here he is trying to get me out. He's 7
he's
for
safe.
11. So he continues his success against Alcantara.
Batting third,
I know that
the first
he was so
baseman,
successful against him.
Andrew
It's good to know.
Vaughn.
And that's Miguel Vargas with the misplay there. Andrew Vaughn. Strike one.
No
with
balls.
the
One strike.
circle changeup. Great pitch there.
Oh, and 2.
Another circle changeup. That one even harder to see.
Ball 1.
Outside with the slider. And that's a double play ball.
He's out.
Maybe shouldn't have offered.
You're out.
And it wasn't a good pitch to swing at all.
Leading off for Miami,
I didn't
the
want
left
to strike
fielder,
out, but
Brian
that wasn't even one
De
to
La
swing at.
Cruz.
Hey.
Strike one.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Gets through. Toglia.
He's out.
Torres.
He's out.
A double play right back. They get
Batting
us with
sixth,
one, and we go right
the
back at them.
shortstop, Jordan Groshans.
Hangs the circle change up to Groshans, and he doesn't make him pay. Oh, and that's not the best fastball, and we get bailed
Nope,
out with
that's
a
foul.
foul ball. Struck him out with the changeup.
Leading off
Here's
for the
Jock
Rockies,
Peterson.
the left fielder,
Hasn't homered in a
Jock
couple games, and it's been a while.
Peterson.
Still has 7, and when you look at the back of his baseball card, it's pretty impressive for a career. For what he is, and he's still having a decent season so far. I'm a big Jock Peterson fan, and
Ball.
he's done a great job of doing his job for me. And it's hard for me to get rid of the guy. You know, they got a big shift on him for him right now, but he usually hits the ball
ball,
over their
one strike.
heads. It's not really going to be in the infield if he hits it. Some serious pop from Peterson.
1 and 2.
Circle changeup is getting me with Alcantara. A tough guy to get down.
2 balls. 2
Outside.
strikes.
And he struck me out with the fastball sinker. A dangerous sinker ball pitcher. And it is hard to get on top of it. Another one in the same spot. And Rizzo hits it hard, but an easy out from the second baseman, and Will Smith
Batting
will be
sixth.
next.
The catcher, Will.
8-game hitting streak for Will Smith,
Smith.
and that's something that Colorado fans should be happy about. He's getting paid a lot of money, and you want to see him succeed. Hits it hard, out
You're
at
out.
first. 107 off the bat, but just not good enough.
Strike 1. Strike. 0-2.
Struck him out with the circle changeup. Scott Schreiber sits down. Here's Jacob Berry, a guy that should be on my team right now, but he's been playing third base for the Marlins, and not the best career so far for Jacob. He doesn't have his options used, and he's still only 24 years old, so plenty of time for Jacob to figure it out.
Strike.
Strike one with the circle change.
Ball.
Inside cutter. A first round draft pick from Miami.
Strike. Whew.
Maybe Jacob got drafted by Miami
ball,
and I'm
2
just
strikes.
not was wrong. And he struck him out with the curveball. Jacob Berry has to sit down. Here's Sinia Rafael, a utility player. Looks like a guy that they drafted here. Pretty impressive skill set to be a utility player
Ball
at
one.
a young age.
1 ball.
Makes
No
him
strike.
very valuable for the Marlins, especially with control over him for the next couple of years. And he gets a nice base hit, and Daza will get to second. Impressive hitting there. I say he wants to steal, and we shall see.
Ball. Strike 1. Strike.
And I'm waiting for him to steal, and he's just not doing it yet. Maybe the computer's waiting for me to throw a nice off speed, but I don't think it's coming.
That's the ball. 2 and 2.
Sorry if he steals on this.
3 and 2.
And Vaughn gets him out. End of the third.
Leading off for the Rockies,
Felipe Rodriguez is
The
earning himself
shortstop,
a higher spot in the
Felipe
lineup, and he's batting 268.
Rodriguez.
He gets a chance to try to hit off Alcantara
ball one.
now. Do we have a hit?
1 and
We
0.
have one hit.
2 and 0.
We need to get this pitch count higher. Only at 18, and it's not impressive enough.
Two
Not
balls,
giving us
one strike.
anything to swing at. That's good, and shouldn't have swung at that one. Missed again with the sinker, but we swung. Hard to pick the ball up out of Alcantara's hand. Missing again. That's not a bad pitch to swing at, though. That would have been strike free. And we just are swinging at everything now.
Batting 8, the third baseman.
Alcantara has a lot of stamina, so he could go the whole game if we don't work the count better.
Ball.
See, he's liking the circle change and the sinker a lot, so
1-1.
he's just working that circle change a lot.
Strike! Whoo! Two balls, two strikes.
Circle change again.
No, that's a ball.
And another circle change.
Counts full.
Foul ball on the circle change. Another outside pitch. This time it's a sinker. And he's going to walk us this time and get a plate discipline from Michael Toglia.
Batting 9,
Sean Bouchard.
the right fielder, Sean Bouchard.
Oh, and 1.
And a good sinker ball from Alcantara there to get ahead.
Strike!
Another sinker for a strike.
That's a ball.
Inside with the circle change.
Strike!
And he struck him out with the circle change. He didn't want to go, but maybe he should have. Here's Dazu, who hit it hard, but it was out in the first inning. Hits it up in the air. And we worked the pitch count a little bit higher, though. We got him up to 34, but maybe we could have had a better at-bat with that one. He hung the slider there, though. Had to offer.
Yes.
Maybe that's my best chance to get something is Alcantara's slider, because the sinker is near impossible to hit for me right now. And the circle change is everywhere, so it's hard to tell where it's going to be. Sometimes it's in the zone, sometimes it's at my sometimes it's outside. It just
The center fielder, number 2,
everywhere.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
As Chisholm
That's a
Jr.,
ball.
the hardest hitter in this lineup to face. He's got 9 home runs so far this year.
No. Two balls, no strikes.
Strike 1
2-1.
to Jazz.
Strike 2.
Didn't offer. Strike 2. Struck out Chisholm. Eric Rao, and Chisholm is not happy going back to the mound.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Brian
There's De La Cruz,
De
who
La
singled
Cruz.
earlier up the middle.
Ball, low. Strike. One ball, one strike. One strike. Nope, that's low.
Eric Rao in a jam. Now he's got 2 on with 2 outs. Nick says singles. Jordan Groshans.
Up.
Strike 1 with the circle change.
Ball 1.
Groshans looks at ball 1. Chases the fastball high. Groshans gets struck out by Rao. 0-0.
Leading
Here's
off
Luis
for the
Reyes.
Rockies, the second
Singled in
baseman,
the first. The only hit off
Luis
Alcantara so far.
Reyes.
And there's the second. A big drive to the outfield. And Arez will get a double. No triple today for Arez. And here's Andrew Vaughn with a chance to take the lead. The circle change hangs, but Vaughn misses.
1-1.
Outside with the slider.
One and two.
Slider again. And Andrew Vaughn strikes out to a slider.
The left fielder, number 23,
Here's Jock
Jock
Peterson.
Peterson.
1 ball, no strike.
Jock doesn't swing. Get bailed out with a bad swing there. It was not a check. And he's going to pop up. Jock Peterson has not come through. Bad swings.
Now
Now
batting, the designated hitter,
fastballs we've seen throw.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here's Anthony Rizzo.
Strike 1.
Inside with the strike with the circle change. Sinker outside. Rizzo.
He's out.
He's out. And Alcantara gets out of the jam.
Leading off for Miami, the first baseman, Scott Schreiber.
Ball.
Schreiber puts a drive on it. Can he get free? He's going to try. No, he goes back. Jacob Berry now. Back-to-back swings on the circle change. Breaks his bat. And a res with the catch.
Ball. Low. Ball. Up. Ball.
He pops him up again. Can Eric get it? Yes, he can.
Now batting, second baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Ball. Hey. One ball, two strikes. 2-2. Three balls, two strikes.
Come on, ump. Struck him out with the circle change. And Vargas is upset.
No balls, one strike. Ball.
Inside with the sinker. And Will Smith breaks the tie. Another home run. I think Will Smith's starting to get hot. A 9-game hitting streak now. His 4th home run of the year, his 3rd of the month. And Andrew Vaughn and everyone else is happy for him. And I'm happy for him too. And this is what we signed Will Smith to do. Hit home runs to left field. And he was, no doubt about it, he hits the ball hard. And I like Will Smith when he can do that. Alcantara finally gives something up. He's been unbreakable to that point. And now we're getting confidence swinging at 2 pitches early in the count. They're both for strikes. Alcantara attacking.
Ball.
Outside with the circle change now.
Strike.
And he struck us out with the sinker. Michael Toglia, he drew a walk.
Ball.
Outside.
1-0.
He chops it to third. De La Cruz
Yeah, out.
throws him out.
The right fielder, number 13, Sean Bouchard.
Hey. Oh, and
Sean
2.
Bouchard swings at a bad pitch. And Alcantara ahead, 0-2. Pops him up. Alcantara wins that one. Now we're going to the 6th. Up 1-0. Will Smith makes Alcantara pay. A good outing for Alcantara so far, though. He's getting the season back on track against us. Only 3 hits.
Leading off for
All of
Miami,
them have been
the
hard
designated
hits,
hitter, Nick
but only 3 hits.
Senzel.
Hey.
And Eric Rao gets ahead. Hangs the
balls,
change
2
up
strikes.
there, but doesn't get hit. Gets him to swing on the cutter. Try that one again. Gets him to chase it, and Felipe Rodriguez with the out. Here's the guy that we worry about, Jazz Chisholm. And Jazz hits it hard for a single. And we're happy if Jazz just hits singles as long as no one's on base. Jazz Chisholm is dangerous.
Yes.
It's
0-1.
hard for me to get him out usually when I play against him, and sucks to see that he hasn't got a lot of help so far in this series. He's kind of been on a bad team for a while, and
Ball.
you know, it's unfortunate for him. De La Cruz strikes out.
Now batting,
Was 2 for
the
2 at
catcher,
that point.
Nick.
And here's Fortes, who got a big strong hit the last time. Strike 1.
He's going.
And a great pitch to run on. He hits it hard. Can Peterson get to it? He does at the warning track. It could have been a 2-1 game. It's so close. Eric Rao with not his best pitch. And Rez is due up. He's got 2 hits on
Leading off
Arcutera.
for the Rockies,
And Daza get
the
on
center
base for
fielder,
him.
Jonathan
Arcutera.
Daza.
There was plenty of energy in the 6th. And a big swing this time from Daza. That's a 2-bagger at least. Off the wall. And he does get on base for Luis Perez. A big swing on the slider. And that's one of the pitches I told. He will mess up on the slider. A lot of fans have told me the slider is not very easy to control. And it was 97 miles an hour, that slider, but probably got hit even harder. Went 99 off the bat. It says 90 on the comm, but it said 97 on the scoreboard, so that was weird. And Luis Perez
Now
actually
batting,
just gives him an
the
easy
first
out.
baseman, Andrew
Andrew Vaughn with another runner in scoring position. The struggle today, struck it out and grounded out into a double play, and there's a sinker for strike 1. He's first on the team in RBIs, and this is usually his spot to come through with a big hit.
0-2.
Slider, and that's what's been getting him. A slider's been his best pitch against Vaughn. Just throwing it away from him. And another slider, and he struck out Vaughn again. Vaughn goes back to
the
the
left
bench.
fielder, number 23.
Struggling so
John
far in May, Andrew Vaughn. He's not as had as good as a start as April. And here's Jock Peterson. Swings at the sinker, strike 1. Can Peterson get a big hit?
That's a ball.
Outside with the circle change. A theme from Arcutera. Just can't locate it consistently.
1-2.
High sinker. And Peterson took a big hack at it.
Ball 2.
Outside with the circle change again.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
We're pretty lucky you can't locate that pitch because we'd be in trouble. And I think he located that one better.
Yeah.
His velocity is too hard to catch up with. And if he just threw that, he'd have a better chance. Jordan Grosshands. And a big hack there. It's carrying. It's off the wall. He's going to get free, but it's a triple. And Grosshand stays at 2. He might have had a chance. Peterson is just a liability on defense and shows it again.
That's a ball.
Scott Schwarber.
1 ball, no strikes. Strike 1.
Strike 1.
go.
Strike two. Yeah, I called it for the ump because that was strike two.
That's the ball.
Cutter
2-2.
inside. Got him to swing.
No, that's a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And Toglia throws him
he's
out.
out.
The first out of the inning, with a runner in scoring position with Jacob Berry now. Berry struggles against lefties, so we're going to continue to keep Eric out.
Huh.
Strike one. Strike two with the cutter. Hacks at it, and Vaughn makes the play. The runner is at third. Sendel Balea. And I think I'm going to bring in the righty, Pint.
Your attention, please.
Eric had
Now
a great
pitching
game,
for the Rockies.
but at this point,
Number
I
41.
feel more comfortable with the righty.
Riley. Pint.
No, that's a ball. 1-0. Ball.
In the dirt. A 3-0 count.
Strike 1.
Pint gets strike one.
Take your base.
A ball 4 and a 5-pitch walk. Miguel Vargas.
Up.
Strike one with 98. Strike two with 97. Struck him out with the slider, and Pint comes up clutch.
Leading off for the
Anthony
Rockies.
Rizzo against
The
Arcatera in
designated
the
hitter,
7th.
Anthony
Arcatera's still out there, and he still has plenty
Rizzo.
of stamina. Hacks at it. Circle change that hung. Might have got a better swing on it. Might have been a different result. And he hit Rizzo in the
Step by
kneecap.
pitch. First base.
That is going
Leading
to
off
hurt the
for the
36-year-old
Rockies,
first
the
baseman.
catcher, Will
Put someone on for Will Smith, but maybe a double play could be near. Especially with Rizzo getting hit in the kneecap.
No balls.
Swing
1
and a
strike.
miss. A circle changeup that was not near the zone.
Ball 1.
Inside 99
One ball,
mile per
one
hour
strike.
four seam, and that was a borderline. It should have been a strike in my opinion.
No, that's a ball.
Outside with the sinker.
Ball 3.
Outside with the sinker again. Not trying to pitch to Will Smith. I think he's content with going with Rodriguez. Up the middle, Smith. Messes up the play. And Smith gets on base. They're going to call it a base hit for Smith. And that's good for Smith's average to continue to go up. And now Felipe Rodriguez with his biggest at-bat of his young career, personally. See what he can do.
0-1.
98 from Alcantara. He unleashes another fastball. We've not seen that too many times. A circle changeup. 160 with runners in scoring position is Felipe Rodriguez. Unleashes it to left field, but it's an easy out. Felipe unable to get the hit.
The third
Here
baseman,
comes
number
Michael
4,
Toglia.
Michael
Switch hit in third baseman.
Toglia.
One ball, no strike.
Outside with a slider. Alcantara. Up to 78 pitches now.
One and one.
A circle changeup gets him to swing.
Ball.
Outside with the circle
2 and
changeup.
1. Ball.
Outside with the sinker. Sean Bouchard is on deck. Alcantara pitches a strike to Toglia. He swings. A 3-2 count with 1 out.
Ball 4.
Walks Toglia again for the second time. And Alcantara's game is over.
The right fielder, number 13, Sean Bouchard.
Alcantara tried to go 8, but just couldn't get out of the 7th.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Miami, number 29, Braxton.
And he's a lefty.
He called
Garrett.
times.
I think I'm going to go Castro here. Castro or Tovar. It's a tough decision. I'm gonna go with Castro.
Your attention please. Pinch hitting for the
We'll see
Rockies,
if Castro can come
number
through in this
15,
situation.
Rodolfo
Bases loaded for Castro
Castro.
against Bryson Garrett and up the middle. He's out.
No. Beat him.
Confused on what happened. I guess I tagged up, but I didn't really tag up the right way, I don't think. It's kind of weird. I don't know, that was kind of weird. Up the middle. And we're out of the jam, but Alcantara gets charged with the run. Almost a huge hit for Castro. And Miami's out hit us 7-5, but we got the 2 runs.
Leading off for Miami, the designated hitter, Nick Senzel.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 12,
I was
Jordan
gonna sit him down.
Hicks.
I mean, Hicks is a great option to set up. And I mean, he is my setup guy, so maybe I should. Strike 2 with the sinker. was gonna keep playing in there though.
Ball.
It's more than contempt.
1 ball,
for some
2
playing
strikes.
Situation. Senzel. This is what Jordan Hicks provides. He's gas.
The center
High
fielder,
101
number
numbers,
2,
fastball, and
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
strike
No
one
ball,
on the sinker
1 strike.
to Jazz.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hicks doesn't get him off there.
Ball.
High sinker.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball.
High fastball misses.
3 and 2.
Swing and a miss on the circle. Gets him to chase. Struck him out with a 99-mile-per-hour fastball, and Chisholm sits down.
Now batting,
De
the
La
left
Cruz
fielder,
has been getting
Brian
on base for him.
De La Cruz.
He's gonna pop up in Toglia, playing right field now. Gets the out. Hicks gets in a clean inning. 1, 2, and 3.
Leading off for the
Here's
Rockies,
Perez.
the second baseman,
Braxton Garrett.
Luis Arias.
Nope, outside.
Outside with ball 1.
Up.
Down the middle with the sinker.
One and two.
Misses the hit there. Slider. Hits it softly to second base, and Alvarez is out.
The first baseman, number
Andrew Vaughn's been
25,
struggling this game. Maybe
Andrew
an opportunity to redeem
Vaughn.
himself. Swings early on the changeup. Vaughn hits it hard, but he's out.
You're
De La
out.
Cruz.
Timeout.
We're going to use our platoon option here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hoskins.
your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Rockies,
Hitting
number
for runs
19.
So far.
Reese Hoskins.
Hoskins
0-1.
misses. Making it tough for Braxton Garrett, though. Just got to put some better swings on the ball, and that's a good swing, but just foul.
Ball.
Inside with
1
the
ball, 2 strikes.
sweeping curve. Couldn't figure out what pitch it was for a minute. Garrett pops it up. Foul
Out.
ball. Almost got a cheeky hit. Hoskins
That's a ball.
outside with the sinker. Outside, but he swings through it. And Hoskins is talking what's bad on the
Your
left side.
attention please. A defensive change for the Rockies. Now playing left field, number
Jonathan
19,
Weisiger, our closer, will
Reese
come in the game.
Hoskins.
He's 6 for 7 on
Now
closer.
pitching for the Rockies,
See if
number
he can get it done. He's
43,
got a 7 ERA,
Jonathan
unfortunately, but
Loaizaga.
control.
Hup.
He's got nasty stuff. There's 98 from the sinker. He can get up to 100 miles an hour. And he gives up a base hit. And Toglia. And just in case, we might want to warm up somebody. We don't have much to choose from now, so get up and ready. Hector Norris.
Strike, woo!
99 from Elizaga.
Strike!
Strike 2, and he gets 100. Thinks about it and changes his mind with the circle change. Doesn't want to throw that. Gets up swing on that swerve. That's nowhere near the zone. Just got to commend him for that. Will Smith has a play on it. And that's out number 1 for the Loizaga. And now he has to deal with Scott Schreibel, the hottest hitter on the Miami Marlins team.
No balls.
Strike
1 strike.
Loizaga, strike 2.
Nope. Ball 1.
Missed the zone.
1 and 2.
Got him. Strike 3 with 99.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting.
Tom Gomez, the former number 2 prospect in
That's the
baseball,
ball.
is in the game for the Florida Marlins. The 19-year-old, he's got fantastic hitting stats already. This is a guy that got drafted right before Eduardo Chavez. We didn't have him scouted, but we didn't know how good he was, and he is a very good player. I think he has 99 potential, and he is very good, and we have to be very, very, very careful. We have Rafael up next. We could intentionally walk Gomez here. We're going to take our chances against the 19-year-old.
Ball 2. 2-0.
2-0 with the Loizaga. Gets a
2-1.
strike with 99. Swings hard on that one. Struck out the 19-year-old with a circle changeup, and the Rockies win. A much-needed win for them, as they're now in the division chase with the Padres. And Eric,
The final line
third
score for our
he
ball
gave
game
7
tonight.
hits.
For the
No
victorious
earned
Rockies,
for
2
Eric.
runs on 5 hits, no errors.
Great
They
game
left
for Will
6 men
Smith.
on
I would
base.
say I give him my player of the game for Will
For the
Smith. He
Marlins,
definitely
no runs,
rejuvenated
8
the
hits,
offense when
no
we were
errors.
struggling.
They left
Out-hitted
8 men
us.
on base.
He got the job done with our pitching.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours
We did
and
a good job
28
with
minutes.
Counting getting Arcatera out of the game when he was dominating. Great game all around for the Colorado Rockies, and you have to be happy that they can win in multiple ways. They don't have to score 10 runs to win. They can win like this if they have to. So now 22 and 14. That puts us a half game ahead of the Padres. Noah Syndergaard is no longer hurt and has come off the injured list, and we will place him on the bench. So that means we have another decision to make, and Joe Rock will go back to his normal role as a long relief guy. Colin Pache would go to his role of middle relief pitcher, and that means Hector Norris, as great as he's been, he's probably going to have to get DFA'd. We might send him down. Do we have options? We do have options, so we might not have to DFA him. So, I think that's what's going to happen to him. Keep Syndergaard in this 4 spot because that's the spot. Eric will be number 1. I'll keep Clayton where he's at, even though this will be Eric's spot when Michael Kolpak comes back. But Eric is doing a great job, so Eric will stay at number 1. I would love to move Shimon Gilmore. He's actually went up to an 82 now from an 81. But he will have to stay where he is. But he will be RA sooner than later, due to the fact of the money he will be making soon when that contract kicks in next year, and due to the fact that he's just having a great year. He actually lost his first game against the Marlins, the last game, and not in the that you'd like it to, but 5 quality starts so far out of 7 games, so very good start to his season. You have to respect what he's done, and you have Eric, who's 4-1. Syndergaard is 0-1, but a pretty good ERA, and he would have had a win if he got to finish the last game. We'd love to see what Syndergaard can do when he comes back, and Holloway pitched a good game the last time. No quality starts in 7 games, though. That's kind of worrisome for Holloway. We might have to find an upgrade for him, man. And when you look at the trade block for starting pitchers, oh, it doesn't just show starting pitchers. You got Casey Mize, but 28 years old and a free agent. I mean, yeah, if we want to win it all, we could trade for Casey Mize. He's got pretty good hitting stats. I mean, Detroit could probably use him still, and who knows? You know, he's 6-2. It's pretty good right now, and I don't know if I would do that. We'd have to see how bad Detroit is at that point in time and how good we are. You know, we might not be buyers by then. You know, we might be in last place in the division the way it's going. So you got Jameson Taillon you could trade for, but he's already regressing. He's 34 years old, and although he's having a good season, he also has no quality starts. So, oh, maybe he's coming out of the bullpen actually because he hasn't started a single game. So that would be why. But you got Tanner Beebe, but he's in a division rival of the Giants, and he does have club control, so I guess he is kind of interesting, but do you want to trade with people in your division, and maybe the people you trade them come back to haunt you? It's tough for me to want to do that nowadays, with me trying to be competitive when I wasn't trying to win. As sellers, you know, I would trade with anyone the best offer, but now it's become kind of a personal battle between us, and I don't know, you got Ascariano from the Braves. Maybe we could give him an opportunity in our rotation. And he hasn't been a starter either, but he is a starter. So, but that's the end of the episode. Hope everyone enjoyed it. Subscribe if you enjoyed it. And have a good night.